As you know, earlier today, Trans Mountain Corporation issued an update on the construction schedule for the Trans Mountain expansion project. It was an update with some very important news. The next steps on the Trans Mountain expansion project are now underway. Contractors like SA Energy and others along the route have received their 30-day notices, their green light to proceed, and are now hiring workers, getting the equipment they need in place, and developing their detailed work plans. Despite the fear-mongerings of some conservative politicians to tell Canadians minutes after we approved Trans Mountain Pipeline connection that the construction will never happen, today's news means that work will soon be underway at different points along the route, including along the right-of-way between Edmonton and Edson, and right here in the greater Edmonton area. This morning I spoke with Ian Anderson, the CEO of TMC, Trans Mountain Corporation. By the end of this year, TMC expects there will be approximately 4,200 workers employed in various communities along the construction corridor. And Trans Mountain is also working hard to prioritize Indigenous, local, and regional hiring to the greatest extent possible. That means more good jobs, well-paying jobs for people here in Alberta and in British Columbia. Because behind each of those jobs is a worker, often with a family, that is then able to put food on the table and make ends meet. It is important to say that we were able to get to this day because, and only because, we did the things in the right way in every step of the way. By taking the time we needed to meaningfully consult with Indigenous peoples and ensure that all of the necessary steps were taken to protect the environment. TMX is now approved and construction has been greenlit. Getting it built and in service, something that the company anticipates will happen by mid-2022, will help get access to new buyers and a fair price for our oil products, so that we will no longer be dependent on a single market, the United States. This project will also generate, as Randy has mentioned, millions of dollars in new revenue that will help fund new technologies and green energy solutions, as well as advance reconciliation with Indigenous peoples, including through economic opportunities. As a proud Albertan and Edmontonian, I understand how important the future of energy sector is. Not just to the workers, but to their families, to our communities, to Canadians across our country. That is why we welcome today's important news, and why we will continue to do the hard work necessary every single day to create jobs and get a fair price for our oil resources, while protecting our environment and combating climate change and working with Indigenous peoples. Today is a good day for workers, for companies like SA Energy, and for everyone who has waited so patiently for this project to get built.